Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on and whatever time you'll be watching this video. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today we're going to read for the collective of Pisces, the Pisces Collective. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, drop down and say hello. Hello, sup y'all. Pisces. Universe, Source, Spirit, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for whatever Pisces needs to be aware of. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. What sort of energies does Pisces need to be aware of? Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Pisces. Sort of energies does Pisces need to be aware of? Either within themselves or the people that they're dealing with. Just the energy they need to be aware of. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Pisces. Last shuffle. So the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is like, I'm going. I'm moving. There's this sense of, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I have all I need, but I know I can't stay here. It's like this sense of just getting out. Like you've had enough. You're going. You've got everything that you need in your little backpack. You got your little familiar. You know, you have all the swords with you. And it's like you are on an adventure. It's like you can't you can't stay where you're at anymore. You know, there might have been a lot of competition, a lot of arguments, a lot of too many chiefs, not enough Indians, you know, working on some sort of project, and you felt like you were backed into a corner. You know, not cooperation, no cooperation within a group setting. You know, there's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Everybody knows what's right. And it's like you just can't stay in that environment. You can't stay in that mindset. You can't work with these people. Yeah, you don't feel like there's any growth there. It might be a collaboration, some sort of group environment, but it makes you feel like there is no help, you know? I feel like you're on your way out of a situation that was not fulfilling. It did not provide any of the nutrients or the nourishment that you needed to succeed in whatever this adventure was. So you're like, I'm out of here. You know, there was no love in that situation. It was like everybody was out to win at all costs. You know, my way or the highway. No collaboration whatsoever. Three of Swords. So you're trying to put that heartbreak behind you. You're like, nope, I'm done with that. I'm done feeling this way. Like, I know, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how I'm getting there, but I know I can't stay here. And that could just be in the heartbreak of whatever this situation brought you, you know? Yeah, you've had some sort of major aha moment, like the truth is revealed, either from spirit, you know, maybe you've gotten some significant downloads about this group activity, about the people that you work with, or maybe just some sort of significant download from the universe or some sort of realization. But the Ace of Swords is like a moment of truth. And the High Priestess. So follow your intuition. You know, if things didn't seem like they were, like something wasn't right, you know, there's been this little calling telling you that there's something more to a situation. There's definitely more to a situation, and that could be what your aha moment is about. But I feel like you're working with people that are out for their own benefit. They're not there for the group. They're there for themselves, you know. There's some sort of ulterior motive, something hidden in the background that you're not completely aware of, or that you weren't completely aware of, but you're definitely going to have an aha moment, and it has to do with either your intuition, some sort of downloads from the universe. But if something doesn't feel right, then it's not right. and you might have known this, you know, and we're usually mad at ourselves when we go against our intuition. When something tells us that something's not right and we're like, no, it can't be that. You know what I mean? Like, if we ignore it and ignore it and ignore it and then find out that we were actually right, we're usually more angry at ourselves because we didn't listen to our own intuition. So make sure that you don't piss yourself off by not listening to what your higher self has to say. Because there might be something that your higher self has been trying to get your attention with that you might not have been listening to. And you'll be more upset in the long run at yourself if you don't listen to what your higher self is saying than if you were wrong about it, you know? Like, if you follow your intuition and you find out that you were wrong, it might be upsetting, but it'll be nowhere near as upsetting as when you find out that you were right and didn't listen to your own self. Just dropped all these cards on the floor. Let's see what we can get from the Patch Tarot. Dependent. Evolution. So, and pride. So there might be somebody that's extremely dependent on you, that's not pulling their own weight. You know, they depend on you to do all the research, to do all of the working, to do all of the housework, to, you know, to take care of the things that need to be taken care of on a regular, mundane, like earthly level, you know. And I think you're trying to evolve. It's like there's a very stagnant energy. Not only is it stagnant, it is there's conflict, and there's conflict in that stagnation. But somebody's pride is getting the best of them. You know, it might be from the group that you're working with, like thinking that they're right about everything all the time, my way or the highway. But there's definitely an issue of pride. We got the Ten of Swords. And it's like, it's not going to change. You know, if the Ten of Swords was in the upright, I would say that it is over, you know, that the worst of it is over. But staying in this situation, it's not going to get any better. You know, staying with this group of people, staying with this job, staying with these people that your intuition is telling you, like, there's something ain't right about, it's not going to let you heal. It's like an abscess on your soul, you know? It won't heal. You can't heal in the same environment that has broken you, or with the same people. Yeah, see? Remorse. And collapse. So the situation definitely leaves you all up in your head, you know? But I feel like you'll have more regret by not following your intuition and finding out that your intuition was right than you would if you just, you know, nope, my intuition is telling me this, like, this is what spirit says I need to do, you know. And then if you were wrong, then, you know, like, oh, I'm sorry, I was just following my own higher guidance, my own personal, you know, what spirit told me to do, like. But I think there's a lot of torment just living and trying to heal in the same environment that broke you, you know? And it's like, it's not healing because it has no room to heal. It's like a lot of sleepless nights and like fear of failure. But you're working with people that are only out for themselves. They're not out for the best interest of everyone involved. Like, they want it their way or the highway. Like, there's no actual collaboration, you know. And it's like there's the overlying sense of, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, but I can't stay here, was the first card out. So just be aware of whatever your intuition is trying to tell you, Be aware of how you're feeling, what you feel around certain people. Yeah, you're worried. You might be overly worried about what other people will think. But you can't take on other people's opinions or judgments as your own, you know? You got to do what's best for you, what's best, what your spirit is telling you to do. Follow your intuition. If you're constantly just doing stuff to make other people happy and it's against your own soul, then you're not doing anybody any favors, you know? If you really want to say no to something, say no. You really don't want to go somewhere, don't go. But there's something your intuition has been trying to tell you that I think you need to pay attention to. You know, that little voice inside you that's like, oh, this is what's really going on here. You know, it's like it comes out of left field and all of a sudden you have this like awareness of a situation you wouldn't even have known about. You wouldn't have even thought about it. And then out of nowhere, you get some download about like what's really going on. Make sure you pay attention to those downloads. Because I feel if you don't, you're going to be way more upset at yourself for not listening to your own inner guidance. So make sure you're listening to your inner guidance this week. All right, Pisces, or whenever you watch this video. This is like a message to listen to your body, to your own inner language, to how you feel, and evaluate why you feel that way, you know? All right, Pisces, I'm pretty sure those are your messages. And until next time, Nacho Mama out. Vroom, beep, beep.